How's it going, guys? It's Doc. Bitcoin going to $175,000 this year, according to Eric and Don Jr. Trump. We are here in Las Vegas at the Bitcoin conference, and you can feel the excitement in the air. I know there's been a little bit of pullback in price. We're going to talk about all of those things, what's going on with Bitcoin. We're going to talk a little bit of CSPA news, and I'm going to tell you guys what some of my price predictions are at the end of this video. If you're coming back to the channel, welcome. My name's Doc. Throughout the day, I'm a resident physician, and at night and during the day in beautiful Las Vegas, I take you guys on my crypto and investing journey. Today is the last day of the Bitcoin conference. Michael Saylor and Ross Ulbricht talk. Yes, the Silk Road founder who's been pardoned by President Trump is going to speak. And I think this is one of his biggest speaking engagements since being released from a 2-life sentence prison stay. So I am actually really excited to hear what he has to say. And then obviously very excited for what Michael Saylor has to say. One of the biggest Bitcoin bulls in this space. It's been really, really interesting. Donald Jr. and Eric Trump, I watched their speech live yesterday in Las Vegas, and they were saying that they think Bitcoin can hit $175,000 this year. And I'm going to give you my thoughts on it. Seeing all of this new adoption, more ETF inflows yesterday on Wednesday, there was $482 million in inflows just for the Bitcoin ETF, which is wild. GME, GameStop, finally made their Bitcoin purchase, and if I'm not mistaken, it was $500 million, and they have billions of dollars in dry powder. So that's really, really exciting. And it feels like every few days or every week, new companies, new countries, new sovereign wealth funds continue to add Bitcoin to their balance sheet. One thing that I wanted to talk about was Don Jr. and Eric Trump were, they mentioned this in their speech, and it really did resonate with me. You hear all of these companies, all of these sovereign wealth funds adding Bitcoin to their balance sheet, right? It's a hedge against inflation. It's a hedge against monetary debasement. But sometimes that is it doesn't necessarily resonate with like the average American, right? The ordinary person who works a normal job, might have a family. Like, hearing those numbers are really cool, but maybe in some ways it's kind of hard to resonate with that, right? $500 billion GME, we know that's outstanding for the space, and we know how much progress Bitcoin has made. I'm going to talk about that in just a second. But the one thing that Eric said that really resonated with me was, hey, just stack sats, get off zero. And what he meant by that was, it doesn't matter if you're buying $5 a Bitcoin, $50 a Bitcoin, 500, 5,000, 50,000. It actually doesn't matter how much Bitcoin you're buying, because you're getting off zero Bitcoin, right? You're stacking sats. And we all know that the hardest move is the first move, right? Getting off zero starts this momentum shift, and it orange pills you in a lot of way. And once you learn about Bitcoin, you're going to start learning about other projects, right? Ethereum, Sui, AVAX, Solana, CSPA, Say, Internet Computer Protocol, amongst other. And you really start to realize there are some really, really cool projects that are really going to shape kind of technology and how we interact with our monetary system over the next few years. A couple seconds ago, I talked about the progress that Bitcoin's made. And I'm telling you, it's easy to lose sight of. A year ago, we had an SEC chair who was so anti-crypto, no regulations, leading with enforcement without setting a clear path, And that's totally changed now, right? The current SEC and this administration is really laying the groundwork for an exciting crypto future. And that honestly gets me excited. And I know, right, Bitcoin right now, it's around 107, 108,000. It's kind of fluctuating back and forth. Honestly, we're above $100,000. Like, I remember last summer, ironically, I was in Las Vegas. I lived here for 10 years. Ironically, last summer I was visiting my family, and that was when the carry trade unwinded, and Bitcoin went down to 54, 52, and everyone was kind of freaking out, right? And just to see how much progress we've made in this year, Bitcoin has literally 2x'd in price, right? And if you think about that, I have some of my portfolio in stocks. If I could get a 2x in the stock market, that would be like a rock star year. But that's just kind of like a normal year in crypto, right? So I want you to just think about or entertain the idea of, yes, Bitcoin has 2x in the last year. And yes, Bitcoin is above $100,000 right now. But I always ask myself, like, okay, it's 2025 right now. We're halfway through 2025, which is alarming in a lot of ways. Where did this year go? But maybe the better question is, okay, well, where's Bitcoin going to be next year? And where's Bitcoin going to be at the next halving in 2028? I did a video on this. You can just type in YouTube, InvestWithDoc, Bitcoin halving. And I went through some of my price predictions where we could potentially be 2028, 2029. But then if you really have the foresight, and I talked to Crypto Jeb about this yesterday, what an interesting guy. Also, by the way, if you're getting any value out of this, hit the like button, comment down below. Who do you think I should try to talk to at the Bitcoin conference today? But I was talking to Crypto Jeb for like 10 or 15 minutes yesterday, and I really admired his foresight to say, like, he and I'm sure you guys know, he DCAs Bitcoin every day. He makes these micro buys every day. And he's like, you know what? I'm holding until 2040. He said, my youngest kid will be roughly 18 in 2040. And he's like, that's when we'll start to enjoy the fruits of our labor. And I just left that conversation very articulate, very well-spoken, very friendly. He like shook my brother and I's hands, talked to us for like a long time. And by the way, everyone at the Bitcoin conference has been awesome. Like all these people that you see on YouTube, you know, Tyler Hill, Cade, Sam, my financial friend, Connor, Kenny, Mo, Crypto Moses, they are rock star people. Like, yeah, they're awesome in the crypto space. They're great YouTubers, but like they're even better people. So the weekend's been awesome. I'm kind of getting off track here and rambling, but have the foresight to say like, okay, yes, I can make some awesome money in the short term. We just talked about how Bitcoin 2x'd in 1 year, but like have the foresight, where is Bitcoin and your favorite crypto projects going to be next year? Where's it going to be in the next halving, 2028, and the post halving year, and God forbid 2040, right? Like that's where things are really, really going to get crazy. So I'm excited. I'm having a lot of fun here. Some CSPA news. You know, I spend way too much time on Twitter. I'm in a bunch of different Discords. I have my own Discord, which is completely free. I have nothing to sell you. A link down below is going to be for that. But some people are saying like, hey, what's going on with CSPA? The price isn't moving. There's no tier 1 exchanges. Well, we just talked about having that foresight and being able to recognize that CSPA is really doing something special. So just keep that kind of in mind when you're buying these projects. Like I would encourage folks to really have that long-term mindset. Like, yes, I am buying now, and crypto's volatile, right? That's why we're all in this space. We want to take advantage of that volatility, hopefully to the upside. So I can't give you financial advice, right? I'm not a financial advisor, but what I can do is I can tell you what I'm doing. And whenever I make a purchase, right? CSPA, SAY, Ondo, SUI, Internet Computer Protocol, I really am making this purchase with the thought process of like, okay, I'm gonna hold for X amount of months. And I know that there is gonna be some volatility in that, right? There's gonna be some times that it's tough to hold. But guess what? You don't make money or you don't lose money until you hit the sell button. So it really, in a lot of ways, tests your ability to ride the roller coaster, right? So I want to leave you with that. I hope you guys are all doing well. The biggest thing, if you made it this far, that I took out of this conference is like, I really just want to go all in on content. And what an awesome, it really has been awesome to meet all these people. I also talked to Crypto Ben for like 10 or 15 minutes. And what an awesome guy. And he said, like, bro, you just got to go all in. So I'm excited to really double down on content. I was kind of hesitant to make content on my phone. I was like, I only want to do it in front of my camera and my computer. But now you're going to be getting car videos, desk videos, hospital videos, all the things. So all centered about Bitcoin, hoping to learn with you guys. This is me rambling. If you got any value out of this, hit the like button, consider subscribing. I'll see you guys on my next video.